pick-me-up genre: action, adventure, fantasy, sci-fi, shounen. 89 chapters, ongoing. There was a guy named Seojin Han who loved playing a super hard game called Pick Me Up. He had a special way of thinking about the weak one-star heroes in the game. He believed they were just there to help players learn how to beat the bosses. But one day, something crazy happened. Seojin actually got sucked into the game and became one of those one-star heroes. Now, he had to level up and become stronger so he could defeat the player who controlled him and his team. It was like a gacha game character trying to beat a godlike player. Can Seojin succeed and defeat his own master? I obtained a mythic item, genre: action, drama, fantasy, seinen. 96 chapters, ongoing. A guy named Yahyun Min who lived in a world where everything had changed because of a big tree called Yggdrasil. Only the strong could survive in this new world. Some special people called raiders had the power to fight against the dangerous monsters that threatened everyone. Yahyun was one of those raiders, but he made some mistakes when he first started out. Now, he was struggling to get by, but then, something amazing happened. He found a special item called Odin's Lost Eye, which was the only one of its kind in the whole world. This item gave him the chance to fix his mistakes and start over. Yahyun had a second chance to change his fate. But there were others who noticed him and wanted to stop him. Will Yahyun be able to seize this opportunity and change his destiny? Or will he fail against those who are now watching him closely? Never Die Extra, genre: action, adventure, fantasy, harem, shounen. 60 chapters, complete. There was a game called Demon King's Palace 3 where extras would die all the time in different ways. And guess what? When a person reincarnated into the game, he is just an extra too. But he had a strong determination. He didn't want to die anymore. No way. So, this person named Evan made a decision. He tapped his cheeks as a way of telling himself that he is serious. Evan wanted to become a character in the game who would never die. He is ready to face any challenge and stay alive no matter what. My Daughter is the final boss, genre: action, comedy, drama, fantasy, shounen. 116 chapters, ongoing. A man named Lee Seojin had a daughter named Lee Seola, who had magical powers as a witch. Unfortunately, Seojin had to witness the heartbreak of seeing his own daughter transform into a wicked final boss who brought destruction upon the world, leading to his own demise. Seojin knew he hadn't been the best father, but as he started losing consciousness, he was given a special mission: change the future. When Seojin woke up, he was surprised to find a little 5-year-old Seola standing in front of him. This was his chance to make things right. He had to raise his daughter and guide her on a different path, so she wouldn't become wicked like before. Seojin wanted to be the caring and loving father that Seola never had. However, there was a great danger looming over them. If Seojin failed in his mission, the world would come to an end. It was a tremendous responsibility, but Seojin was determined to do whatever it took to succeed. He knew that changing the future wouldn't be easy, but he was ready to face the challenges and give his daughter the chance to grow up into a better person. Dungeon Odyssey, genre: action, adventure, drama, fantasy, shounen. 78 chapters, ongoing. Dungeon babies who were born and raised in a labyrinth. These descendants of mankind had incredible strength and tough bodies because they drank the milk of monsters. One of these dungeon babies was named Kim Jinwoo, and he was born in the deepest part of the labyrinth. Even though he had the instincts of a dungeon baby, Kim Jinwoo decided to live a normal life. He worked as a guide and took care of his family. But everything changed when a dangerous expedition went wrong. Somehow, Kim Jinwoo ended up becoming the new owner of a labyrinth. As the owner of the labyrinth, he couldn't ignore his instincts any longer. Kim Jinwoo realized that he had to embrace his true nature. He couldn't suppress his instincts forever. This discovery opened up a whole new world for him, full of challenges and adventures. Kim Jingwoo was ready to face them and uncover the secrets of his newfound role as the labyrinth's owner. Drama writer who reads spoilers. Genre: drama, fantasy, shounen, 40 chapters, ongoing. Sixth-year drama assistant writer Jang Yeon-jae. He worked really hard, hoping to make his debut as a writer. But right before his big moment, his teacher, the main writer named Kim Tae-jin, stole his script. Yeon-jae was furious and couldn't believe what had happened. He confronted his teacher, saying,
"Sir, how could you do this? That's my script."
But Kim Tae-jin didn't admit to stealing the script. He said,
Yeon-jae, it's true that your ideas might have influenced me a bit, but this is definitely my own work.
This made Yeon-jae even more upset. He decided to quit his job as an assistant writer because he was so angry. He wanted to find a way to bring Kim Tae-jin down, but it seemed like there was no hope. However, just when everything seemed hopeless, a miracle occurred. Yeon-jae received a message. This was a golden opportunity for Yeon-jae. He knew that with this high-rating script, he could create a successful drama. It was a chance for Yeon-jae to prove his talent and get back at Kim Tae-jin. He eagerly chose to buy the script and started working on his high-rating drama. Terrarium adventure, genre, adventure, comedy, fantasy, historical, shoujo. 88 chapters, ongoing. A person named Jihee who loved playing a game called Infinite Diamonds. She was so passionate about it that she spent countless hours clicking away. After a whole year of dedication, Jihee finally achieved something amazing in the game. She became a zillionaire. But something unexpected happened. All of a sudden, Jihee found herself transported into another game called Terrarium Adventure. It was a role-playing game where you collect characters through a game of chance called gacha. Jihee was confused and wondered why she ended up in this new game. She desperately wanted to go back to Infinite Diamonds. However, there was no way out for now, so Jihee decided to make the best of it and started exploring the new game world.